on live. Been pretty busy, so but I'm back now, so this is good. And so, without further ado, this is Sammy D from That Broke the Mouth, and we're gonna continue with this here. This is something that I started and hadn't finished yet. I was waiting for the comments because I had left it up to whether we're gonna do the left side or the right side first. I think someone did end up commenting on it. So we're just gonna go with that one vote, and we are doing this side. All right. So we're gonna see what we get. So this is gonna be interesting, right? So we are doing some more of these play boosters here for Aetherdrift. Looks like my fur baby Gail is also curious as to what's going on. But yeah, let's take a look and see what I draw, what I pull. I'm hoping for some really good pulls, right? And then, Gail, baby, can you come down? Like pretty, please. Pretty, please. There she goes. All right. So, anyways, without further ado, let's continue. Let's see what we got. All right. Pretty sure the live chat should be open. Do I have to change the preferences for that? I feel like I always have to switch that up. But I think the live chat should be open. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. Let's get to it. Let's see what we got first. All right. First pack. Okay. We got ourselves this token. Right, so this is the Start Your Engines token. Right, and again, I love the artwork on this. And then we got ourselves our nice land. Right, and then this is our foil card. For our foil card, we got Interface Ace. Right. And then for our rare, we got Bleachbone Verge. All right, so this is it's a land. You gotta love like dual lands, right? Gotta love dual lands. They just do make it for when you're. Yeah, hey Nina Faye. Yeah, so we're just doing some unboxing on some Aetherdrift play boosters. And this is just the first pack we just opened up for the booster box. Well, for this round anyways. Hi, the Dandy World crew. What's up? How you doing? All right, so the other card we got Spell Pierce. Yeah. Unswerving Sloth. Your dad had a lot of them? Yeah. It is. I'd have to say that this is an expensive hobby. I would think like Magic the Gathering is an expensive hobby to get into. So that does make sense. I feel like it's one of the more expensive trading card games to get into. Right? Although I do feel like Pokemon is up there though. Like especially now. Its popularity and everything has made Pokemon a very up there expensive type of game to get into. Like especially if you were going to play like be competitive about it. Like competitive play, I feel like for anything is a little bit more expensive. But you have to love the artwork on MTG cards, you know? Wreckage Wickerfolk. Your dad has Pokemon too? Nice. No, but most people like that like trading card games, they do venture out and try out other trading card games that I don't feel like most people stick to just one. Even me myself, I have some Pokemon cards, I have some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, right? So yeah, Brightfield Mustang. But I tend to always come back to MTG. Like Magic the Gathering just always ends up pulling me back in. Howler's Heavy. I love the clans, like the groups, the racing groups that they have for this. I love their themes. Their themes are really cool. Like I know they've got like mummies and we've got like those sailors that kind of look like the crew from the what is it? The Flying Dutchman off of Pirates of the Caribbean. All right, let's go with the next pack, and we got our pilot token here. We got a basic land card, and then for our foil, we've got Gear Seeker Serpent. And for our we got a mythic rare. Nice. For the mythic rare, we got the Speed Demon. Wait, did they really have to give this thing flying and trample? I mean, like for real, like it's a 5/5 with flying and trample. Did they really have to do that? That's just mean. Right, so you say, I play Pokemon and I have a lot of chines. Right? A lot of the shinies, but I don't like I stopped collecting Pokemon cards quite a while ago, so I'm not up to date on like the newest trends for that series, like for the Pokemon series. So here we go, trade the helm. See, we got like those shark people. Roadside assistance, pace setter, Paragon. Well, somebody's got to set the pace. Oh, look at that hellish sideswipe. That does look mean. See, I have to say, I really do enjoy the artwork on Magic the Gathering cards. Night Market, another land card. Oh, add 1 mana of any chosen color. This is always good, especially when you're playing multiple colors, like you're playing multiple color decks. Having lands like this does come in clutch, especially if you're not pulling the colors that you need. Spin out. Nice. Destroy target creature or vehicle. You gotta love a card there that doesn't do damage and just outright destroy the enemy. Loxodon Surveyor. You have a shiny Pichu. That does sound cute. Like I feel like a lot that I will say, like Pokemon has a lot of those really cute cards. Right? And like a lot of the Pokemon were just they're just cuddly looking, like you want to give them a nice big old hug. Got to kick off the celebrations. Nice enchantment. We got Keen Buccaneer. There's an octopus pirate. See, they got a lot of those pirates here. I think I might do a pirate deck with this. Like I feel like I want to do a pirate deck with the with Aetherdrift. And I know I also want to do like a mummy one because they have a lot of mummies, which I feel like it's pretty funny. I think you could do a nice Egyptian themed racer. I know they do have a commander deck that is like mummy themed, right, for Aetherdrift, but I wonder how many people are excited about the Final Fantasy collab with Magic the Gathering. I feel like that Final Fantasy collab is going to be insane. Got a Thopter token. Ooh, we got another dual land. Gotta love dual. I love dual lands. Dual lands are like or lands that are more versatile for when it comes to like your mana resources, your color resources. Wretched Doll. Oh, that is wicked. This is our foil here. And I know they introduced a lot of these toy cards for like the Duskmorn edition. Like especially these creepy dolls. This is so cool. And we got a full art rare. Check that out. Crypt Caller Chariot. See what I meant about the mummies? Look at this. It says Menace. Whenever you discard one or more cards, create that many tap 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. Oh, that is so nice. Especially I love the cats. Oh, what? And we went into another full art. It's not a rare, but wow. I have Snorlax. Snorlax, I have to say Snorlax is my favorite Pokemon. Snorlax is I feel like if I had a spirit Pokemon, it would be Snorlax. Right? Here we go. We got Rover Blades. This is nice. I gotta love the full art ones. Okay, Amoket Raceway. So see again, they got like that whole Egyptian theme going on. I love that. Earth Rumbler. Oof. Vigilance and Trample. And you can see it even in the artwork. It just trampled over those other racers. Right? Not necessarily a racer here, but I'm pretty sure it does damage on the raceway. Guidelight Matrix. Ether Jacket. I think I pulled a bunch of these the last time I did like a little like packet when we were doing opening for packets for this. I think I pulled a lot of those. We got Bike, Grim Bobble. I thought that's hilarious that they added artifacts that were bobbleheads for this edition. You know, I thought that's funny. All right, Nina Faye. Thank you for popping in and thank you for saying hi and thank you for sharing about the Pokemon cards that you have. I really appreciate that sharing. Thank you. You have yourself a great day. Brightfield Glider. See, that was really nice. I thought that was really cool for Nina Faye to come in, say hi, and then share about their Pokemon cards. That was nice. I like that. Goblin Surveyor and the Sky Streak Engineer. All right. Oh, by the way, I have had like I think I was coming down with something, so my voice is a little like I feel it's like a little difficult to talk. Right. So if my voice is sounding a little weird, like I apologize for that. For those of you that have watched my videos, if my voice sounds forced, it's like that. I really apologize about that. I did take something to soothe my throat, but I think even if you take something for that, I don't think it's necessarily designed for you to go into just talking, right? So I think it's usually soothe your throat and then like rest up. But of course, I'm doing this. It's been a while since I've been live, so got ourselves an art card. Oh, look at that! That is really nice. I do enjoy these art cards, and then we got ourselves a full art land. Oh, that is so sweet. That is nice. For our we got Dune Drifter. We got an artifact, vehicle, and then it's falling within that theme, I think, of the Egyptian theme, which is cool. Like the more of those cards I pull, the better, because I'm gonna definitely build the deck with that. Our rare is Vaxin Shape Thief. It says you may have this creature enter as a copy of an artifact or creature you control. I like that. I really do like that. That's good. We got double rare. We got a Quag Feast. Is that okay? Does anybody see that thing right there? Why is that giving me Phyrexian vibes? Right? Like that's really giving me like Phyrexian vibes. Like I know the Phyrexians are not done. They're definitely gonna come back. And when they do come back, I why do I have a feeling they're gonna come back with a vengeance? They usually do. Like for the Phyrexians, they leave for a little bit. Something happens, but they'll come back. Like I know that like the Praetors got all demolished and whatever. So all the Phyrexians kind of fell silent across the multiverse. But I feel like something will change, right? Like another thing, like if you play Magic the Gathering, why don't you share like an enemy or type of creature that you would like to see come back? Like I would love to see the Phyrexians come back. The other thing I would love to see come back are the Slivers. I feel like the Slivers are also a huge threat. And then I cannot wait for the Eldrazi to make a comeback, like an actual comeback, versus not like Modern Horizons, like actual like main story wise comeback. Like that would be interesting. I know a lot of people would like be terrified though. Like you don't mess with the Eldrazi, right? Ripclaw Wrangler. Oh, they got some really cool cards here. I love the artwork. I love the theme, and I especially love how some of them, like see, like the Endrider Catalyzer, have that really post-apocalyptic like Road Warrior feel. It's very Mad Max. So like if you're like a fan of those movies, like this is like you really get that cool feel with some of these. You know, Flood Engine, like this here instead of Mad Max, this almost gives you a. How many of you seen that Kevin Costner film, Waterworld? You know, ooh, that's really neat. I like again the artwork in Magic the Gathering has always been beautiful, like absolutely beautiful. You know that's something I cannot like. That's something like hands down. I'll just have to say like the artwork in Magic the Gathering cards have been like really out of this world. You know, for a token, like, see, you know what I like about this token is because tell me this isn't something right off of Akira. Like, who's an anime fan? Like, if you're an anime fan, you watched Akira. Look at that. You can't tell me that wasn't inspired by Akira, right? You cannot tell me that was not inspired by that anime. We got ourselves this. This is our land. Looks like it's a foil. Our foil land. Nice. And then we got another Andrider Catalyzer as a foil this time. So we got double foil with that. Our land card ended up being a foil. And our rare, for our rare, we've got Fearless Swashbuckler. Got ourselves another fish pirate. Things are getting pretty fishy here. Double rare, whoop whoop. Agnosaurus Rex. There you go. So he's a raceway threat. That's what that is. Because at 8/8, that is a big, big baddie. Look at that. Oh, that is nice. Right? Cloudspire Coordinator. Hey, believer, how you doing? Right? How you been? Right? Yeah, I'm live doing this unboxing, doing this like unpackaging of these cards real quick. After this, I'm gonna get back to gaming. I've still not decided what game I'm gonna play yet, but more than likely it'll probably be like a little bit of Monster Hunter or something. Jeez, look at that. I want to build a crocodile deck. I think that would be fun too. Like a crocodile deck. Molt tender. Ugh, that sounds gross. Sc- Scrap compactor. Nice. Yeah. Oh, kind of had a long day. Tell me about it. What happened? I mean, you can tell me about it here, or if you don't feel comfortable about that, you can always tell me about it on Discord, right? I'll always hear you. I'll always hear you out. Like that's like to everybody. That's just the type of person I am. If you're having a long day or something like that, sometimes you need someone to listen. By all means, reach out. I'll be there. Target creature -6/-6 until end of turn. You gain 2 life. That is nasty. Siphon fuel. That is -6/-6. That is really nasty. And oh, I I appreciate you saying that, believer. I do. But like I said, that it I guess yeah. I think I like to think that I'm kind. I like to think that I'm a nice person. I like to think that. I'm not sure how true it is though. But yeah. So, but that's open to anybody. So anybody, if you're having a bad day, you need somebody to vent to, need somebody to talk to, you can always reach out to me. I'll listen. And I said that's just how I am. So believer, feel free to just like if you don't feel comfortable talking about it here in the live chat, just blow up my Discord. Like let loose, like for real. Okay. Gibrick omnivore. He's like he's eating the vehicles because he really is omnivorous. Oh, we got an elemental pirate. Oh, that's gonna make my pirate. That's gonna make a pirate deck much more interesting, isn't that? and spectral interference. What is it that? Look at that. This that's some road rage right there. No, yeah, believer anytime. Like sincerely anytime. All right. As you can see right now I'm on live. So it'll be after I get off a live that I'll be able to read it if you post it on like if you write me on Discord. But it doesn't mean that I won't get to you. It's like to me you are kind. Well, that is good. That is good to know. Unfortunately, I am of the type that I am so kind to the point that people think that I'm making fun of them, right? Not that they feel like I'm being a trickster or something, like I'm like being savvy or whatever, or sly. Believe me, anybody that really gets to know me will figure out. Nope, these Sam is just like that. Sammy D is just like that. He's just that nice guy. So Thunderhead Gunner. Why does he look so cool? That is a cool shark. I just love the whole giant gun thing, the holding it like that. Like I like that kind of thing. Like I don't know, maybe it's a guy thing. It's like, well, there are people that have like how do I say it? Because I am honest. Like if I compliment you and stuff like that, because I am honest and I am ridiculously honest. Some people think I'm being sarcastic. Oh, the colors are amazing, aren't they? Right, the colors, the like the color, the artwork on these cards is amazing. But yeah, because I'm honest and because I'm actually nice, people sometimes think if they don't know me, they actually think that I'm being sarcastic. You know that so I do so sometimes talking to me when people don't know me yet, I can come off like the stuff that I say does come off wrong. You know, mostly because most people would have said something in a like some of the same stuff as an insult or to poke fun. And unfortunately, it's like, no, actually, I mean it. I actually meant it. I said what I said. You know. Ooh, look at this. I love this. Midnight Mangler. That is wicked. That is a nice card there. Heroes. Oh, we got ourselves a mythic rare. March of the World Ooze. Creatures you control have base power and toughness 6/6 and are oozes in addition to their other types. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, if it's not their turn, you create a 3/3 green elephant creature token. That, oh, talk about a way to buff up your monsters quick. Like this would be really great in a green token deck. Um, I feel, I feel you. Yeah, it's just ooh, and a rare on top of that. Caradora, Heart of Alacria, of Alacria. I hope I'm saying that right. No, it's just one of those things. It just happens. I'm sarcastic myself, but I do not consider that as top three traits. That's cool, right? I think everybody can be a little sarcastic, but but what I'm saying is that sometimes my sincerity comes off as sarcasm. Especially in a text. That's why I hate texting people. Like I'd rather send you a voice memo or talk to you in a phone call or face to face or in a video call because right like it has ended friendships for me. Like I'll send a text and because they read it in a weird in a like in a bad tone, like I've had my texts end friendships, which has been very frustrating, especially when they've known me for a few months and they know that I'm, or at least I hope that they would have known that I wasn't like that. And then I'm stuck trying to explain myself, but as I explain myself, it just makes it worse. It's just one of those things. And I say, hey, can you just call me? And I'd be like, can you just call me so you can hear my tone of voice, and you'll know that this is a misunderstanding, right? But yeah, so unfortunately, I will say it. I think this is not exclusive to guys. I think this is just exclusive. I think this is just to nice people. But I do feel that in a lot of ways, nice people finish last. And I think we finish last because we live in a world that our sincerity sometimes doesn't come out right. You know, if we're being nice to somebody, sometimes they think we're after something or we want something on the side, and it can be a little frustrating. It can be a little frustrating in the sense it's like, but I'm not like that kind of thing. And the keep saying I'm not like that, especially to someone that you hope knows you by then, it's sad and can be depressing. Right? Like I had a friendship like just recently, um, and it really sucked because it was during the 24 hour attempt, stream attempt. They sent me a text message during that stream. I got the text message that they just kind of like bowed out. In their own words, they were bowing out of the friendship. And yeah, that hurt, you know. And I hope that person had known me long enough to know it's like, whoa, this is a misunderstanding. And I had been trying for like a month and a half to fix it, you know, and trying to get them to, hey, talk to me, please, so that you see this is a misunderstanding. That's not, you know, the way you're saying it. That's not how I meant it. That's not what I was saying. But yeah, and I had tried to fix it, but you know, at the same time, I think I put in that effort. I tried. They did not want to hear me out. They didn't even want to give a chance. They like absolutely did not want to give me a chance. They didn't want to give me a call or anything. And you know, hey Mimsy, how you doing? I'm doing good, doing good. You know, doing really good. But yeah, believer. So that's pretty much how it is. So yeah, so sometimes that kind of stuff it makes it difficult. But I don't feel bad about it now, mostly because you know I know that I did what I could to save it. You know, I did what I could to fix the misunderstanding. Them not wanting to hear me out or even give me a chance to talk, then that's not on me. Like I feel like I did the right thing. So it's one of those things. It is what it is. Oh, cool. All right, Mimsy. I will see you soon. All right. I know. Thank you still for coming in to say hi. Like I gotta give props to Mimsy for that. Like Mimsy will always pop in even when he's busy. Even when he's busy, if he notices that I'm live, he will pop in to say hi, even if it's just to say hi. And I love that. All right. I hope Mimsy. I hope if you're still hearing this, I hope you have yourself a great day. All right, and we'll see you again soon. Well, I got myself another dual land. Ooh, whoop, whoop. Love that. All right, carry on cruiser. Oh, this is. See, I gotta love the artwork, especially on these foils. Oh, love the way the light dances on them. And then, oh, crepe collared chariot. This is crazy because, okay, if you were here when I pulled it, like just earlier, I pulled the same card, but I pulled it full art. And what I like that what they've been doing is that the full art, if you notice, the full art is different from this artwork. So they've been doing that a lot where you can pull the full art and the full art will oftentimes, if not almost every single time, be a completely different, right? It sounds like Warframe character names. uh, that is, you know what? That is fair. That is absolutely fair. That is true. That is true. I've never thought about that. Warframe is such a cool game. Like, tell me it isn't. Warframe is such a cool game. And you have to admit, for a free game, like, how cool are those graphics and those characters? Like, it's amazing. Especially for a free game, I feel like that's just insane. Pride of the Road. Look at that. Zombie Cat Warrior. Came back from the dead for one final race. It is. I was introduced to it, and I'm still running around on it. Right? It's a great game. It's a great game. I have not been on for a while. Actually, for quite some time. I know there's been some changes. I know there was that update. There was like the Warframe 1999 and those skins, right? So I have not been on there for a while. Yeah, I probably would be a bit lost too. Like if I were to hop on right now, it would take me a second to get my bearings right there. And oh, point the way. Woo, love this artwork. Tell me he ain't cute. Tell me he ain't. That's he's so adorable. Swear I want to give him a big hug. I even played GTA for a small bit and stopped because I'm stuck. No, I feel you. Some of those missions, like if you haven't played GTA in a while, like you'll get stuck on some of those missions. You would laugh at how I game. Well, but I also, I think my laughing also is not necessarily I'm not laughing at you. It's more like I laugh because I like conversation. So I'll laugh to stuff that is like relatable to me. Like it's like wow, I completely understand. That is cool. Um, you said wait, hold on. I'm still on the very first level of GTA 5. Okay, now that's insane. Like on the very first level. Oh, how big is that map? I wonder. I know I haven't played GTA in like quite some time, like quite some time. So risky shortcut. You got to take risks sometimes. Got another Velo Heart bike. Broadcast Rambler. All right. No, I wouldn't call it embarrassing. It's just I feel like those maps too. Like I know that the GTA's as they've grown, the maps have become bigger, and it is pretty. They I don't know how it is now, but before it was really free roam. So you're driving around this whole city. I think there's been plenty of missions. Oh, I keep hitting that light. I've been on plenty of missions where I kept running, like driving around the objective, not finding it. So, ooh, Hull Drifter. That is nice. I really love the artifacts in this one. The artifacts in this edition have been really insane. Right? Like so don't worry about that. Like I would say don't worry about that because I have been known to like drift around the objective just going around in a circle, just wee, and just where is it? I can't find it. Only to find out, oh, you serious? I've been literally driving past it this whole time. Spent the whole hour just driving past the objective. It's like, so don't worry. I get that. I understand that. All right, now let's see. Let's check out this art card. Oh, look at that. See what I said? This is, a lot of these art cards are really fun. Like I want to do. I'm probably gonna have a binder of just dedicated to the art cards. And I love the lands. The lands have had a lot of these lotuses. They're so neat. Okay, so we got Voyager Quick Welder for our foil card. And for our rare, we've got Web Strike Elite. So yeah, you can tell whenever something's got a bow and arrow like that, you know it's got reach. You're not flying, but they're gonna reach out and touch it. Ooh, we got a full art. We got a full art. Check it out. Rocketeer Boost Buggy. Full art. Nice. Like look at him doing his rock and roll slide. That's fun. Why do I have a feeling? Okay, you tell me because of the Rockstar slide and the name Rocketeer Boost Buggy, this has got to be the full art of this card. So the regular card is probably like the non-full art card is probably going to look more like this. So hopefully I pull it and we'll see if that's true. Look at that. That is super sweet. Love that. That's sick. I'm going to put that to the side just in case I pull it. All right, so there's another one for that raceway. Got Sky Crash. Huh, intimidation tactics, because when you got race gangs, it's of course you would have to do something like that. The starting column. Oof, spin out. Silken Strength. Insects, like these insects, but again, I appreciate it. Yeah, of course, believer, really. Like I absolutely mean it. Like anytime, if you need me, you need somebody to hear you out. I'm here for you. Okay, I absolutely mean that. So like right now, and I understand. Like right now, I'm saying that, and it sounds like for anybody else, those would be just words. But you'll see. If you do take me up on the offer, you'll see, and you'll understand that what I'm saying is true. Light shield parry. Oh, that's nice. Gotta love an instant like this. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Crash and burn. I I love the themes because it fits so well with the racing. Midnight Mangler, and I really do like this card. The Midnight Mangler, like I feel like I can do some really really cool decks, really cool themed decks with that. All right, so I'm gonna keep the Rocketeer Boost Buggy out just in case I pull it in the next two cards here. All right, here's the next pack. All right, let's see what we got. Here's the art card, and for our art card, oh, look at that. That is nice. And that is such, I know that's such a guy thing because it's a giant robot, right? Us guys, we love ourselves our mechs and stuff. So we got ourselves a basic land card. And then, oh, the the ether siphon. Now, I brought this up last time because last time I had pulled this. I don't know if I had pulled it as a foil, but tell me if anyone here was like a fan of. You have a lot. Yeah, well, as you can see from the back, I have bought an entire booster box. So I had bought that entire box. That's why. But yeah, I do have a ridiculous amount of cards. But if anyone has if you're a fan of League of Legends or Arcane, tell me this does not look like Jinx Bazooka Fishbone, right? Like this looks like whoever made this artwork is a fan, right? Because look at that. Like you cannot tell me that that was not. Here we got our rare. We got position engine. No, possession engine. Oh, it's got ghosts. Got it. That's nice. Like I feel like a lot of the blue cards are very ghostly. So I'm gonna do something with that too. I want to play League of Legends and plan to watch Arcane. Okay. So just check this out, right? So just remember the character named Jinx and her bazooka named Fishbone. Sabotage strategist, because when you're doing a race and it involves who knows what the winning is, you always got to have somebody to sabotage something. Tune up, Dredger's insight. Oh, I think there's more insects. Boom scholar, because goblins they love explosions. I feel like goblins have a very high mortality rate. I also want to play World of Warcraft too. Yeah, I tried playing World of Warcraft. Blah 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 words. I tried to play World of Warcraft and I really couldn't get into it. I think I had tried getting into it too late, and there was just so many updates had happened that it was kind of hard for me to get in to it. That's that, but that was just me personally. That was just me. Stall out. Ugh. Somebody stuck bubblegum or something in their engine. It's gross. Pothole mole. Oh, oh no. Anyone that's a driver, you hate potholes. Engine rat. Death touch. I gotta love a good death touch creature. And I love the fact that it's a rat creature because I do like making rat decks. I like recently made a rat deck and I absolutely love it. So I love anything that I can use to wait. Each opponent loses 2 life. Ooh, late gaming. This card would be fun, right? And annoying for some people. And Rider Catalyzer. I already think this is like my third or fourth one of this one that I've pulled. and Keen Buccaneer. I know I've pulled another one of those. So it looks like even through this here, I've gotten enough to have like a full play set. Um, all right, so we're gonna do this is gonna be, well, this might be the last pack for this stream. I also want, right, but I'll let you guys decide. I'll let you all decide. I'll let the chat decide if we do this last side here or if I leave that for another day. Okay, here's our artwork for this one. See, I love these artwork cards. Like the full artwork cards are also really fun. All right, so we've got our Swampland. We've got Run Over. We had pulled a regular card. Now we have it as a foil. And for our rare, we've got Wastewood Verge. It's a land card, dual land. You gotta love dual lands. I mean, I know I do so much. Does make like multicolored decks a lot easier to play. Rover Blades. I think we had pulled a full art of this one. We did. We pulled a full art of that one that was really nice. I had that alternate art. Shafet Archfiend. Ooh. I make a deal with that demon. Want that speed. Speed demon. Carrion World Tyrant. Oh, fries are cool? I meant those. Haha, sorry. Oh, oh, those are cool. Got it. Spoke too late. I ate fries today. Got it. Well, you know what? I had fries today too. I went to McDonald's and I got myself some fries, and it was really unfortunate too because they were busy, and because McDonald's was busy, I was really hoping that the fries would be fresh because of how busy they were. I was in line, right? You know how frustrating it is to go to a busy McDonald's and still get cold fries. I will say it. I was not happy, right? Like I got in cold fries, like, and I mean like as soon as they gave me the bag of food, I stuck my hand in there to grab some fries, and still my hand touched the fries. I was like, wait, this isn't right. Sure enough, they were cold. Ugh, I was so angry. All right, we got broken wings. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. Oh, that is nice. Get rid of them pesky flyers. We got some more insects. We got Chitin Gravestalker. Or is that chitin? Can anybody tell me how to pronounce that? Is that chitin or chitin? I say maybe it's chitin. The fries are raw. No, well, I mean, they weren't that cold, but they were, they weren't fresh fries, you know. But oh, look at that jaguar. That's nice. Tell me that isn't a nice card. That is beautiful. And Daring Mechanic. This is, as you can see, Mario is doing a collab with MTG. No, I'm joking. All right, don't go buying Magic the Gathering looking for Mario cards. And just it does kind of look like what if Mario was, in this edition. No, thanks, believer. Yeah, I'm not sure how it's pronounced either. I got another Thunderhead Gunner. We got a Trip Up and Rides End, which is really really funny to end on this card, Rides End, because it was the last pack that I was going to do on this stream. So, all right, so I'm going to ask. I'll ask. I have another stack. I got that one last stack there, and it took about 45 minutes to go through, especially because of the talking and stuff that I'm doing. So I'm going to ask chat. Do we open up this last stack, or do we stay true to that card and have that be the Rides End for this stream? What are we thinking? Because I'm down. If you guys want to keep going, want to keep chatting, if you're curious about that, because the other thing I was going to do is that once the whole box was opened, we were going to do the box topper, right? The box topper. This is something really cool. It does have its own unique code for being a box topper, and if I pull something good, this box topper here could be magic. Like it could be something amazing, which I, for one, am very hoping for. So we're not going to open that until we go through this last stack. So what do you think? Do we do it, or do we end it here? Yeah, if anybody knows, yeah, definitely a South Park fan. So, anybody? So what do we do? So we're gonna give it. I'm gonna give you all a few seconds. Might as well call you turquoise for that. What? Call me turquoise. What? What? I don't. I'm gonna have to look that up because I feel like I don't know. I don't know what the. I'm afraid I do not know the reference, so might as well call you turquoise for that. I'm gonna have to look that up. So, what do we say? Do we open up the stack or do we end it here? All right, believer, you're like the only one that's talking in the chat. Oh, you're just being random. Great. I was literally you were gonna have me. I'm glad you said that because open it. Okay, cool. I was like, you were literally gonna have me come off the stream looking up what does it mean when someone says that they might as well call you turquoise. Who is turquoise? What is turquoise? What does that mean? All right, so we got this stack here, and I did leave the Rocketeer boost buggy here to the side, so we might still be able to pull it and see if I'm right about the full art and regular art. All right, so let's might as well do it. Okay, let's do the stack. All right, might as well call you turquoise. All right, cool. All right, so let's check out the art card on this one. Oh, look at that. Well, I feel like that's like that Magic the Gathering watcher, and he's watching all these racers. Probably like the announcer or something for the races. What do you mean you ruined the chat? You didn't ruin the chat. If anything, believer, you're keeping the chat alive, right? And we got ourselves a full art for the forest. I love how you see. Notice that the full art for these is a you're in the driver's pit, you're in the cockpit of the car, right? I love that they did that. Here's our foil. We got a kickoff celebration for the foil, which is great because we're kicking off a new stack. And for our rare, we got Lumbering World Wagon. You look at the size of the trees next to that thing. That kind of reminds me of that giant spider machine from Wild West. If anybody's seen that movie or remembers that movie, double rare. Whoop whoop. We got Curse Cloth wrappings. If I'm not mistaken, I had pulled some of these. This is good. Zombies you control get +1/+1. Target creature card in your graveyard gains Embalm until end of turn. The Embalm cost is equal to its mana cost. Exile that card and pay its Embalm cost. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a white zombie in addition to its other types and has no mana cost. Embalm only as a sorcery. Oh, that is so cool. I love that. This is See, this is going to be great for that whole zombie deck. I love that. I love that I pulled double rare right there in that pack. All right, let's see. Earth Rumbler, we've seen that. I think I pulled a foil of that one earlier. Got Rocky Roads. Oh, this one makes me just think about ice cream. To be honest with you, like a Rocky Road ice cream. Light Wheel Enhancements. Okay, this is for when you want to be like, it's like, hey, yeah, let's do because look how they crashed into the wall. Kind of makes me think of Tron, if anybody's like familiar with that franchise, the Tron bike. I'm glad you like them. Yeah, I do. I do. You just like I said, you're keeping the chat alive, so I appreciate that, believer. I do. Making a believer out of me, right? Grim Javelineer. Think this is also, judging by the clothing, this would go well that Egyptian, like the mummy deck. And Hazards of the Dune. Of course, there would be some type of worm. Look at that thing. It looks like the back could be a raceway too, like they could race on its back. I like that. Or when it's because you see how big it is, laid out in the sands and the sands covering it, it could look like dunes. I love that someone like thought in that type of way when they made the artwork. Maximum overdrive. Wait, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. It gains death touch and indestructible until end of turn. That's mean. I love that. That is super mean, and I love that. I do. I love that so much. That is a great card. Right, Swiftwing Assailant. Pedal to the metal. Target creature gets +X+0 and gains first strike until end of turn. That is cool too. X is just part of. Yeah, I like that. Right? Ice cream like Rocky Road, right? Glitch Ghost Surveyor. Oh, right. So that was an interesting pool for that pack there. I saw a lot of really interesting cards there. Um, Especially a lot of cards that I cannot wait to try myself. Let's see. Oh, speaking of ice cream, I just yesterday I went and got myself some shaved ice, or what some people in depending on where they live they would call a snow cone, I think. Right, but I got some shaved ice yesterday. Oh, it was so good. You know, believer, I took a picture, so I'll send it to you on the Discord. Let's see what the artwork is. Oh, look at that. Tell me that isn't nice. The goblins, what I really, really do like is that the goblins in this edition are insane with their little race cars. You know, they just look at them. They, the goblins are like the most speed demon looking characters in this edition, I feel like. Well, I know shaved ice isn't ice cream, but I did get shaved ice with a scoop of ice cream. Like it's like inside there. So you'll eat through the shaved ice and then there's a scoop of vanilla ice cream that's in there and because it's been covered in ice the whole time, like it's still, it's not melted at all. So then you get down and there's that ice cream in the middle and you're like, "Oh my god, that's so good." It's I at least I like that stuff. Looks like gremlins from the movies. Yes, they do. They do. The goblins in Magic the Gathering do kind of look like the gremlins. Here's our foil. We got a dual land foil. Thornwood Falls. Oof, words. Oh, double foil because the land was a foil. Here's our regular foil. We got starting column. Then for our oh, I cannot make that up. You all saw that. This was the artwork for this pack, and we actually got the card in the same pack. Look at that. Hey Nina Faye, welcome back. Glad to see you here. See, I cannot make that up. You all saw it. I opened up the pack. This was the artwork, and this is our rare. It was also the rare in that pack. That is excellent. That makes me so happy. Like I love that happened. Wow. In the same pack. That is so cool. That is so cool. All right, so we've got double rare, right? Mindspring Merfolk. Oh, stock up. Got to stock up. I think he's having snow cones, right? Or Rocky Road. Oh, we got another Wretched Doll. I do. This is a regular. The other Wretched Doll, you notice that we had it in foil earlier in the stream. I like the foil more because the eyes, like when you like the eyes, those blue eyes really did look really special, right? But this is great. I need to do something with that. Hopefully, they made a lot of toys. My favorite animal. That is hard. I do like felines, but I also like bears. In particular, polar bears, right? But I do also love the cute little fluffy animals, and I do love reptiles too. So it's kind of weird, right? Because I love fluffy animals, but I also love reptiles. I don't know. That's like my favorite animal. That would be hard. Another ether jacket. Oh, we got another one of these. This Jaguar is just so cool. I hope I can get like a full art of that one. I would love that. Right, the cards, the artwork on these cards are really nice. Like the Wreckage Wicker Folk. You see, that's a scarecrow. Like I love the scarecrows in this game. Like the Wicker Folk are always really creepy. All right, we got Silken Strength, another Light Shield Parry. Right, and thank you so much for the likes. I appreciate that, everybody. I do so much. And again, I want to thank you all for popping in, saying hi, or just watching. I appreciate you. Burner Rocket. See, look at that. The goblins are just so insane looking. They really do. They're. I feel like in this edition, they're in their element. Look at that. They're just living their best lives. They are living their best lives. And ooh, another race obstacle. Gear Seeker Serpent. Oof. That's gotta really suck. All right, let's go on to the next pack and see what we pull. We're still hoping for that Rocketeer boost buggy, right? And hopefully we get that just so we can compare the artwork. All right. So for our token, we've got an insect. Oh, look, we got a foil land. It's not a dual land, but it's still beautiful. Like the foil lands are always beautiful. That also means that we'll have a regular foil. Here's our other foil. So we got the Veloheart bike, which is cool because we've already pulled two of these, right? So to pull a foil version of it, it's great. Then for we got a mythic rare. So our mythic rare is a legendary creature god. Sab Sunin Luxa embodied. This thing has reach. Oh, come on. That is so broke. Reach, trample, and indestructible. Sab Sunin can't attack or block unless it has an even number of counters on it. Okay. 0 is even. But 0 is even. At the beginning of your first main phase, put a +1/+1 counter on Sab Sunin. Then, if it has odd number of counters on it, draw 2 cards. What? So it can either attack or boost the cards in your hand. That is great. Well, there's a reason why it was mythic. Wow, that is awesome. Oh, how many packs I have left? So after the one I just opened, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more packs. I got 7 more packs because we ended up opening up the next lane. So we got 7 more packs to go. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we got Rangers Refueler. Oh! Here it is. It was not the card we thought it was. We got the Rocketeer Boost Buggy. So here's Rocketeer Boost Buggy. I thought that this was going to be Rocketeer Boost Buggy, and I was wrong. But here's Rocketeer Boost Buggy because here is the alt full art of it. Rocketeer Boost Buggy. Look at that. So this is the full art, and then this was the regular. Okay. So I was hoping that I'm gonna put that to the side too, just to show later on. But yeah, that was awesome. I'm glad that I picked it, but it does look like the card that I thought it was it. I was wrong. So we got Gastel Raiders. That's very Mad Max. That's very Road Warrior right there. I love the post-apocalyptic racers. Right? We got a Skybox Fairy. Oh, the Siphon Fuel. I'm glad I picked another one of these. I got to see how many I have. Broken Wings is also great. Another bobblehead. It's too bad it's the same one. I wonder if they made different bobbleheads. What's the rarest card I have? Oh, to tell you the truth, I do not know. I have a lot of cards. I would have to go through all of my cards just to see. Um, but to tell you the truth, if I'm going to be completely and honestly honest, I do not know what's the rarest card I have. All right. Ooh, bounce off. Nice. Return target creature or vehicle to its owner's hand. You gotta love these on summons. Those control cards are nice. No, so unfortunately, I do not know which is my rarest card. I will have to like sit down and go through my cards one day just to see. I do have some old cards, but just because they're old doesn't necessarily mean that they're the rarest. You know. Um, but now that you say it like that, when you think about it, that is kind of right. The backgrounds are amazing on these, but I do have to check to see what I have. Right, here's the art. Oh, that is nice. I love that artwork. That's really cool. Ooh, our land. We got another dual land. I love the dual lands. Rugged Highlands. For our we've gotten another one of these. The Guidelight Matrix. I'm pretty sure we had already pulled foils of this, and we got another full art. Oh, we got. But this is one of those really nice full arts. Look at this. This is Burn Out Bastronaut. Bastronaut. Look at that. It is a goblin, but you see, I told you they really do implement the the whole feel of what's that, the speed demon. Look at that. That is cool. I love this. This the full art, but these are like the those really alternate full arts. Look, I think this is what it's called, borderless. I think. I'm not sure. I could be wrong with that, but look, that is. I'm really happy I pulled that. That is so cool. As you can see, this is a rare, right? But man, he says my dad has some rare cards. No, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, I have. Pretty sure I might have some. I just don't know which ones would be my rarest. Guardian Sunmare. We got a double. We got a double rare, but I'm so stoked with that one. That one's so cool. Right? We got Nesting Bot, Dredger's Insight. We got another one of these. Sky Crash. Oof. Destroy target artifact. Especially considering all the vehicles are artifacts, that's kind of mean. But that's fun. Night Market. We got another Night Market. Okay, that is hilarious. Stampeding Scurryfoot. Like cute little woodland creatures doing a stampede. That's hilarious. Oh, another engine rat. Please, more rats. The more rats I have, the better. Makes me happy. Gibrick Omnivore. Look, we got another Mario. I, he does. Like, tell me he does not look like Mario. Like if Mario were in Magic the Gathering. Or Fix It Felix. Oh, we got another Magmakin artillerist. Ugh, words. And another Keen Buccaneer. I'm pretty sure we've got a full playing set of Keen Buccaneer. I'm pretty sure I got like a full set, like four of them. Like I'm pretty sure of that. All right, let's open up the next one. Oh, that full art one, that one really. Oh, I love that card. All right, let's see. We got another art one. Here we go. Oh, it's that announcer guy. Oh, this one's signed. Like it's got like that little signature thing. That's nice. Like it isn't like like not legit signed, but you know. Oh, we got ourselves another full art land. This one's a plains. That's nice. I think so far we've got in blue, black, green, and white. So I think we're just. No, I don't think we've got in blue. So I think we're missing blue. This is our foil card. We got Collision Course. And for our rare, we've got Summit, the Driving Force. Legendary creature, human, warrior, cleric. Has first strike, vigilance, and haste. Really? Wow. Come on now. Burnout. Oh, this is what we had gotten that really cool artwork for. This is the. Let me pull it out. This is a burnout bastronaut. See, this is the one we got the really cool artwork for. Look at the alt art. Burnout bastronaut. That is quite the difference. Look at that is quite the difference in the artwork, isn't it? As you know what, I'm gonna put that aside because I need to send a picture of that to my bro. That is cool. That is really cool. All right, so we got rover blades, intimidation tactics, Lagrin Soul of Alakria. I think didn't we pull a different? I know we pulled this before, but I feel like the artwork is different, or maybe I'm just imagining things. Wreck remover, scrap compactor. We've pulled that one. Another chitin or chitin gravestalker. More pothole moles. Another Voyager quick welder. I think we had pulled this one as a foil. And then we've got pedal to the metal. We did get a different artwork for pedal to the metal though. That I do know. I think we had a full art of that because that was not the artwork. Look at that. And then Nimble Thopterist. I think what it's been cool about what I've noticed is that when I get like a booster box, I have noticed that for the most part, anything I pull a full art of, I do end up pulling like the regular card for it. So that's been pretty nice to see like that change in artwork. But like I said, I've seen that for the most part. It's not, but not every time. Got a Thopter token. Oh, we got a dual land. Dismal Backwater. And I love that. Like, because this is, I do play these colors often. Like, I do play Demir decks a lot. So I love this. Oh, here's our foil. Unswerving Sloth. I feel like we've pulled this already. I feel like I've said that name. And our rare, we got Market Back Walker. I don't think we've pulled this one yet. This does not sound familiar to me. Sick Imitator. Oh, gross. It's an ooze. That is gross. You gotta love the oozes. Guidelight Pathmaker. That's one that we haven't pulled yet. Apocalypse Runner. I cannot remember we have or not. I don't think we have. Greenbelt Guardian. I'm not sure if we pulled that one either. I know we've pulled a bunch of these. The Guidelight Matrix. I know we've gotten a few of these. Quite a few of these, actually. Got another Ether Jacket. We've pulled a few of these. Risky Shortcut. I remember us pulling a different one of these, but I feel like the artwork is different. Run Over. I know we've pulled a few of these because I think we pulled this like on our first deck and then again later. So we've got almost a playset of that. Broadcaster Rambler. We have pulled that. And then Lightning Strike. Oh, I don't think I've pulled a Lightning Strike yet. This is a good... I like the artwork for this Lightning Strike. I don't think I have pulled a Lightning Strike yet. And it's funny because these are like, your common cards. I had not pulled a Lightning Strike. And then the Spectral Interference. Like, I feel like I could do like a really cool Spectre deck with that. Like that artwork, just to have like that theme. All right, we've got like 4 packs to go. Got 4 packs to go. All right, let's see what we've got. All right, so we got an insect card here for full art. I don't recall pulling this card yet, like the regular card for this, so I do not know what this is. But oh, we got another Dismal Backwater. That is awesome. That is great to me. That I love that. Love that. Hold on. Looks like my phone is starting to die on me. Let me connect the charger real quick. So, there we go. All right. Where were we? So we got a foil of Dismal Backwater. And we got another foil is another Boom Scholar. See, I love that. Like the foils are so cool. And then what? Okay, we got a foil dual land, and then our rare is a dual land. That is excellent. Give me more lands. Love it. Right? And then we got Roadside Blowout, Cloudspire Captain, Road Rage. You know they definitely had to have some card named this, right? And look how cheap that is. It's just one red. Road Rage deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker, where X is 2 plus the number of mountains and vehicles you control. Oh no! Oh yeah. Let me pull this out late game when I have a bunch of vehicles and and mountains out on the field. Jeez. Foul Roads. Oh, I haven't seen this one yet. We got another Wreck Remover, another Stall Out. Mutant Surveyor. I don't know if we've pulled this one yet. Loxodon Surveyor. I know we have pulled this one. This is like back in the first packs. And we got another Ride's End. This was the last pack of that last row. And then we got another Crash and Burn. Nice. And another Glitch Ghost Surveyor. Okay. So this is cool. What I love is the fact that even after all the packs I've opened, I'm still opening up cards. I'm opening up packs with cards that I haven't have no recollection of pulling. So that's great. That works for me because that means I'm just closer to having like all those cards, right? So here's the artwork. Oh, look at that. Look at our pirates. Look at our sea pirates. Look at that. Love that. I definitely need to do it. I definitely need to do one. Right? I definitely need to do a deck like that just themed around them. Then we got another full art basic land forest, but this one is foil. So that means we got another foil coming. Migrating Ketradon. We did pull this one. I remember us pulling that one. Then for our rare, we've got at chick at kick Emerald Radiant. I can't pronounce that name. At chick maybe. Right? So we got ourselves a legendary insect druid. And then we've got another sabotage strategist, Dune Drifter, Elvish Refueler. I don't recall an Elvish Refueler. I know we've gotten other refuelers, but I don't recall this one. Another Boom Scholar. Interface Ace. I think we've pulled one, but I'm not sure. Streaking Oil Gorger. I think we pulled one of these. Another, two of them. We got the foil and a regular one in the same pack, Migrating Ketradon. I think that one, two, I think we've got three of those so far. Ripclaw Wrangler. I feel like we have pulled that. Leonin Surveyor, this one's new. I think Clamorous Ironclad. So I think this is the vehicle for our little, our pirates, but I guess this one might be the crustaceans. Might be the crustaceans. And Guidelight Optimizer. All right, let's move on. We got 2 more packs to go. Almost there. We got, look at that. I'm pretty sure that's Chiandra right there. Our fire elemental planeswalker. Got a basic land swamp. Skybox Fairy, we've pulled a few of these. I think this is like the third or fourth one, and this one's a foil. The Boom Mobile. Ha! Love it. Transit Mage. That I hadn't seen that one yet. Sundial Dawn Tyrant. I don't think I've seen this one either. Oh, we have gotten this one, the Chef at Archfiend. Oh, the Ooze Patrol. This one's new. Camera Launcher. I'm pretty sure we have. I recognize the art. I feel like we have pulled that. The Veloheart Bike. We have pulled a few of these, including the alt art, I think. Grim Javelineer. Kickoff Celebrations. I think we also pulled this one as a foil. Skystreak Engineer. Voyager Quick Welder. I think we've pulled like 3 of these. And the Gilded Gouda or Goda. That one's new. I don't recall pulling that one. All right, we are down to the last pack. So after the last pack, we're going to do the box stuffer that ended. We are almost there. This is the finishing. This is the finishing touch. This is the home stretch. And of course, for the home stretch, why not start it off with a Start Your Engines card? All right, so we got a Start Your Engines token. Dual land. Nice. Jungle Hollow. Let's see. Our foil is Stampeding Scurryfoot, which is funny because I think the last one we pulled of this was also a foil. Let's see what our rare is. For our rare, we've got Count on Luck. I have not seen this one yet. It says an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Nice. Diversion Unit. Air Responder Unit. Air Response Unit. Push the Limit. Wow. This is awesome. Like, I'm seeing cards here that I hadn't seen yet. Ancient Vendetta. This is great. I don't recall that one either. We got like this. I think I'm pretty sure we got a full set of Skybox Fairy. Night Market. I'm not sure how many we got, but I think that's like 3 of them. Oh, we got 2. This is another Stampeding Scurryfoot. Packdoll Terror. Nice. I did say that I wanted more toys, and looks like there were more to find. Look. Packdoll Terror. All right. Okay. Another Midnight Mangler. I think we either have a full set or close to it. Brightfield Glider. And another Crash and Burn. I hope that's not foreshadowing what the box topper is going to be. Okay, so we've come to the moment of truth. It's time for the box topper. Right? So I am really, really hoping that this is a really good pull. This is kind of scary because this box topper could be something really rare, or it could not be. So we're about to find out. I do know that for the most part, like for some of the box toppers, they do tend to be a little bit more. The value tends to be higher, right? Ooh, kind of nervous. All right. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. This is a basic land card, but look at that. I have never seen a mountain like that. That is a really pretty card. I'm going to have to look this up. I don't think this will be anything special in the sense that it may not be of great value or anything, but that is amazing. And then we got a legendary artifact here. It is a mythic rare. So our box topper came with this really, really nice mountain and a mythic rare, Valor's Flagship. Um, I don't think I've pulled this mythic rare in any of the packs that I've played, so I'm not sure how rare this card is. But we got Flying First Strike and Lifelink. Oh wow! I cannot wait to see. I do not know if this is worth anything, but I will give you guys an update on that. That is these two cards. I love. I love this whole golden look. That is amazing. I feel like I'm really happy with this. This is amazing. I feel like that was a very good pull for my box topper. Those of you that are watching, I do not know. Again, I do not know their value or their worth. They may be worth a few cents. They may not be worth anything. They may be worth something. I do not know. But I'm still happy. The look of these cards are just great. I just love the whole golden hue. Right. Anyway, so that was it. Thank you all for stopping in. Thank you all for watching. This is Sammy D from That Broke the Mouth saying, see you soon, because I'm gonna take a momentary break, get these cards all settled in, and then I'm gonna hop on to one of my games. I'm still not sure which one though. Right. So thank you all for joining in. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for joining in the chats, and you all have yourself a great day. Right. Bye.